Hi, my name is Rikki. Welcome to my channel. This channel is all about uncovering the space between. From where we left off in the last video, called Master the Art of Relationships, we determined that over time, our protective instincts from our primal times have now altered from physical protection to defending our individual psychology surrounding our relationships. In this video, we will explore how to free ourselves from these primal instincts. If we find ourselves in defense mode with anything in life, even down to when we react to what someone simply says or does, at the core, we will always find fear. Fear is the cause of every problem we have in life. We bury this so deep inside that we don't even realize how far down we've buried it. We are oblivious to it. We avoid this realization like the plague, telling ourselves that we do not hold fear, that it is something others do. This fear that we've created in our minds is the reason why we defend ourselves. If we truly held no fear inside of us, we would be completely happy and satisfied. Nothing would ever bother us. We'd be able to face everyone and everything because there would be no fear inside of us that was able to cause disturbance in us. If someone does something that stimulates our hidden fears, we decide that they did something wrong. We then proceed to do whatever we can to ensure that they will never do it again. We say, "I will do everything possible that I can to defend this. I'll raise my voice so high and make you take it all back." At first we defend, then we protect ourselves. We do whatever is in our power to keep from feeling this uncomfortable disturbance within us. Unfortunately, most of us are not aware of this defense system we have inside of us, and so continually try to justify keeping it. We start to realize that keeping all this fear is keeping us not only trapped, but constantly on call to protect ourselves. Eventually, we decide we want out, and fast. It becomes so painful that we decide we don't want that painful stuff inside. We just want to find a solution to all of this. We then start to realize that these situations are a huge opportunity to move past it all to the next step of our evolution. We don't need to decide who's wrong and who's right. The only thing we need to do is be willing to let go of the fear hidden deep within us. This fear that we constantly defend like our life depended on it. The first thing we'll notice is that situations will unfold that hit our stuff, which is exactly what's been happening throughout our life. The only difference at this point is we see it as a good thing because it's an opportunity to eliminate this fear that has been plaguing us throughout our lives. This stuff that holds us down periodically rears its head, ready for us to defend ourselves. When it does rear up, all we need to do is simply let it go. We identify it, we let the pain come up, and we watch it. We watch and we let it pass. If we are sincerely seeking growth, we'll let go every time. When we continually surrender to this, when we let the fear be there without retaliation, We are then letting it go. As we work with this, we start to learn the subtle reasoning of the process of letting go. When our stuff gets hit, let go immediately, because it will be much harder later. You don't need to explore it, play with it, think about it, talk about it, or try to release any part of it bit by bit, hoping to ease it. It won't be any easier. If we don't let go and continue to get lost in the disturbed feelings and thoughts that arise, we'll see a collection of events that will happen so quickly we won't know what hit us. We find that we no longer hold the clarity to see what's going on anymore. We just want this in-your-face disturbance to stop. And so we start erupting into survival instincts. We are caught in the pull of the energy. We eventually see that this energy that got stimulated inside us works like a magnet. It's a hugely attractive force that will pull our consciousness into it. A short time later we come back. It may be 5 minutes, or even an hour, or more, until we notice that we weren't there. We were totally lost in our stuff and hope we didn't say or do anything we would regret. In order to free ourselves from this uncomfortableness, we need to understand its principles. We should be aware that we, the one who notices all this coming up, are distinctly separate from what we're experiencing. We are noticing it, but who are we? This place of centered awareness is the seat of the watcher, the seat of self. This is the only seat from which we can let go. The energies inside us have a lot of power, a lot of pull, when our concentration becomes activated by the disturbed energies within us. Just like when we feel pain, our awareness goes there immediately. The key is to understand that if we don't let go immediately, the uncomfortable force of this activated energy draws the focus of our consciousness, and as it gets completely immersed in this disturbance, we lose our clear standing, our seat of self. It happens very instantaneously. There's no feeling of going anywhere, and no different to when we temporarily forget we are in a movie theater because we're so immersed in the movie. What really matters is when we're seeing clearly, we are not going anywhere. We're simply sitting in our seat of self, watching our stuff get hit, letting it all go, letting it all pass. If we are watching, we're not getting lost in it. We're not getting pulled by that powerful energy that wants to pull us in. We are stepping back behind that energy. As soon as we become aware that we haven't let it go, no matter how deep into the disagreement or uncomfortableness we've gone, immediately use that energy to pull yourself out. Let it go. It's very straightforward. We either let go or we don't let go. There's no halfway point. It's very black and white. If we let go and permit the purification process to take place inside of us, that blocked energy will be released. We will then feel a power and freedom within us release. This is the gate that holds the key to our peace, the space between. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I always enjoy hearing from you.